Hello everyone, hopefully everyone can hear me okay, and that's all coming through fine. I'm just checking audio. Let's get a desktop game capture in there as well. How's that sounding? Can you hear that? Might be a bit too quiet, hang on. Can you hear the audio of the game, that is? Let us know in chat if you can hear the audio in the game. My levels aren't doing... I think it is, yeah, okay. The levels are now showing. Turn it up a bit more. And let's turn it. Okay. Yes, hello. Sorry for the delayed start. I haven't played this game since it probably came out. Like, yeah, I can't remember the last time I played this game. So, tonight is a case study night. And what that basically means, if you've never seen this before, is we take a game and we take a look at it and try and figure out how certain aspects of it are made. As a game developer, you should take a common practice of playing other people's games and trying to figure out how things are done, and applying your game developer sort of hat and brain towards it. So tonight we are going to look at Smite, a game I have not played since it came out, so you will see very, very bad gameplay, but that's not what we're here for today. We're here to discuss how we're seeing this game being made. So I believe this game was made in Unreal Engine 3, although a heavily modified one. I don't know if they actually updated it. I haven't kept up on this game for donkeys years, so I ain't got a clue what they're up to nowadays. Obviously, there's all this new stuff. I have no idea what any of this is. Quests, okay, alright, sure, cool. I'm sure that's something great. Okay, whatever that is. So yeah, you're gonna see some very, very bad gameplay. Okay, so I don't know if I unlocked any gods. I don't know. I honestly cannot remember. I don't think I did. I think I've only got like the basic ones. I think. Man, there's loads in this since I've last played this. Jesus, look at them all. Okay, so anyway, on to how tonight works. So we'll play some of the game. If you have questions, in particular about how to replicate something in this game, throw up in chat. I'll try and catch it, and we can discuss it. And the way this works is that we'll pick out a couple of things or one or two things to try and remake an Unreal Engine 4 next weekend, and the next live stream. So this is a good opportunity for those who are trying to replicate certain aspects of Smite. It could be something small, large, whatever it may be. And if it's something we can do inside of a live stream, inside that time frame, then it's something we can definitely do. So as I said, I've got chat open, so if you want to have any questions about Smite, I can throw my hat in the ring. Now obviously I'd never worked on Smite as a developer. I have no idea of the specifics of what they did, but I can give an educated guess on how they do certain things. Okay. Right, I think even last time I played this was on console even. Okay, so let's have a look at... I remember Arena. Fine. In fact, let's go into training just to realign myself with this, because I've not done this for so long. Okay, let's do easy bots. That way we can at least give us a chance to take a look at what we're seeing in the game. Obviously, if you're looking for epic gameplay, go check out someone else. This is not going to be it. Well, that's really loud in my head. Hang on. Okay. Oh man, I cannot remember any of these heroes. I remember Thor. think I remember Ares. Ymir, I remember. Remember Ra, let's take a look at Ra. Let's just play against bots. Yeah, lock in, why not? I don't have any of these unlocks. Yeah, we can always go into Ymir or Thor after the fact. So we can take a look at different heroes. If it's abilities people are trying to replicate, we can definitely do that. We can even try and do it inside my ability system series. So we can take a look at how we can implement these abilities in that series as well.
The sun has risen once again.
I do not know any of these abilities. Hang on. So we'll figure it out. Out in the items, okay. The storefront, I remember that now. Maybe I should do a tutorial. Because I can't remember none of this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got that attack. Okay. I need to take one headphone off because this is really loud in my head. Should definitely done the tutorial. I do not remember any of these controls. Why are these ones at the bottom flashing? Let's just stand back a bit and let's figure this out. Okay, so that was upgrades, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, so we've got that beam. Okay, cool. Right, okay. So I remember the game mode. I don't remember the controls at all. Okay, AoE, beam. What's this? Buff. Okay, and a powerful one. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured out the upgrading part. So nameplates we've done before, they're just widgets on the screen. Got decals beneath their feet so you can see the indicators, things like that. Particle effects, visual effects for spells. Just seeing.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Oh, they're morphed. Is G the heal? I assume that's the heal item. Let's purchase something in the store. Minion spawning. Yeah, we could do minion we can try and make like a MOBA type mode like this. If that's something you want to see how to do. I'm down with that. We could do that. We could replicate this like arena setup if you wish. Have I covered anything on replays before? I haven't, no. And replays differ game to game. If you're doing online multiplayer games, the best way of doing a replay is with a server buffer. So all the commands and all the data that's going through the server is on the buffer. So there's an auto purchase thing we could just do. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just click buttons. Great. Yeah, so what was I saying before? What was I saying before? Oh yeah, replays. Yeah, so a server buffer. So the server's constantly sending out instructions of what the game should be doing to each client, and all you do is you store those instructions in the server buffer, and then when you want to play a replay, you just save that buffer, and it just without saying the word, replays and re-renders what was on the screen at that time. Get back here. Yeah, can't look up. I'm dead. Okay. So, the time zone. I'm on BST time, so I'm in GMT +1. Silence, disarm, taunt, stun, etc. like effects on an ability from one player that affect actors or other players and limit them in some sort of way. I've got that on the ability system series that will be coming out at some point. A debuff that is already out for patrons. That one, I explained that there. Also, how the power cooldown of an item can affect the power time ability that comes back. Yeah, we can take a look at that. We can do that. Lecord Gamer, what we're doing today, we are doing a case study. So we're looking at Smite here and trying to take away some things that we can try and remake next week. So if you have any suggestions or questions you want to know how they do certain things, just let us know in the chat what you want to know. Question. Okay, at the bottom I've got, next to my G hotkey, it's got the one that's not hotkeyed. What's that meant to be? Keep bindings. Alt. F. Is that meant to be F? No, I don't know what it's meant to be.
An ally has been slain.
It's an item. Okay. But I can't interact with it. It doesn't mean I'll not have it.
Has been slain.
Do I have to go back and buy it? You guys teach me. Core 2, core 1. Okay, you have to buy it. Okay. God, there's so much on the screen here. I've no idea. So these are their passives. Okay. Oh, relics. There we go.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, okay.
Has been slain. Minions have reached your portal.
I don't really care about winning, by the way. Okay. I'll show you the good way of doing tooltips if you want. Ah, Blink's quite handy. I'll have Blink. There we go. That makes more sense.
Spree.
Okay. Press speed, go back, and go to store. Okay, okay.
Has been slain.
How's everyone's day been today? Today's my son's birthday, so we've had a day of birthday party in the garden, barbecue, opening presents, cake. He's 3 today. Oh no, you don't.
Bathe the glow. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, almost made it.
You have been slain.
Yeah, it was a good birthday for him, I think. He got spoiled rotten. Oh, yeah, there you go. Ah, congrats, Point. Congrats. What's the job for? Is it a game dev job or is it something else?
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. A hot item. Killing spree.
We'll just increase damage against gods.
Killing spree.
Purchase, not one of those. Okay, alright.
Double kill.
Feel my strength.
Double kill. Bathe the glow.
God.
You have been slain.
Oh, cool. Sounds interesting, Point.
An ally has been
Oh, glad your son enjoys my videos. That's good. He's learning early. That's good. Thanks, Liquid Gamer.
reached your portal. Killing spree.
Get back.
Double kill. Rampant row.
Get back.
Ally has been slain. Bear down upon me.
Feel my strength.
Minions have reached your portal. You have slain an enemy.
On guard.
Cool. Um. Okay, local gamer. Any tips for fellow indie developer? You're working on a tower defense game called Timmy's Tower Defense. You're looking for teammates to join your dev squad. So far, it's just me and my friend Noah. Okay. Well, if you and your friend Noah can get as much done as possible, like a prototype or a demo or something going on, it makes it a lot easier to get other people to join your team. So get a working demo, a vertical slice if you can, and then you can start pitching it to people and start getting them to join your team. Look for like-minded developers, maybe other people that are trying to learn and trying to get started, and don't mind doing it as a hobby on the side of things as well. That's a good chance to get something there, but definitely go in with something practical. Don't go in with just a design document. That's not going to get you far. I would never join a project that's like someone else's project if I've just got a design document. I'd want to see some work has been done already towards it. Like if it was a fan project type thing, you know. Okay, let's play that again. Smite had a cult following. Yeah, I remember Smite being very popular when it first came out. But I say I haven't played it. God knows how long. Oh, I'm glad I inspire you. I'm glad I'm giving you the energy to go forward with it. Metal Gear project, cool, Chris. Sounds good. And thanks for watching us for so long, Lacord. Alright, someone said they wanted to see Thor. Just when I started to learn one ability, I've got to learn more. Hang on. I'm going to turn auto skill and auto purchase on. Save me some hassle. Is there a way to view their abilities in here? I don't think there is there? No. If there is, I'm missing it. Oh wait, no, that's not it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You've got like Aang from Avatar here. Oh, Yamana, okay. Yeah, I remember Thor being a very simple one. No, one of the first ones, wasn't he? Okay, so oh, what are abilities? Show abilities. Let's have a look. So I've got the hammer. I've got just a AOE. Now I've got AOE. Oh, yeah, and that one. Yeah, maybe that. Oh, probably. Okay. We're here to kill the jungle, I guess. I remember liking Smite a lot when it first came out, because I wasn't too into like League or Dota or anything like that. But Smite I could get behind, especially because it on console. It was easy to play on console. Ah, if I teleport to the hammer, okay, cool. I don't know what my relic does. It looks like a little, I don't know, heal.
An ally has been slain.
Whilst I respawn, let's have a look at some comments. Chris, I have to say I wouldn't be here in Unreal if it wasn't for my tutorials. You have a great way of explaining. Some guys have a very complicated way of explaining. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you find them useful. It's why I started the channel, because a lot of my students in real life, my college students, were going off following tutorials online and not actually understanding anything they were learning or looking at. They were just copying. So that's why I started the channel, so they actually had a good resource to learn game development from. Like when I weren't in class with them. Not missed that. This is why we're renting this. Let's have a look upstairs. Oh, again, I'm not looking where I'm going. This is actually quite fun. I forgot how good fun this game was. Might actually try playing it again.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Go no further.
Oh, I'm out of my mana. That's why I couldn't do anything. Regen some stuff. Don't forget, if you have any questions about how to replicate some of this stuff, we can try and do that next week. At the moment, I'm thinking of doing the minion stuff, like getting them to spawn and have like a mission to go to the other side. We can try and replicate that AI. We can maybe.
Double kill. Triple kill. Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. It is not unstoppable. An ally has been slain.
Let's go back here.
Shut down.
Oh, that went in.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Should buy some mana potions because I am. Retreat.
An enemy has been slain. Warrior's tool. Double kill. Die for your master.
Let's get some mana.
Triple kill. Killing spree.
Yeah. Okay. I will look up at the. I'm trying to look at the chat at the same time. I will look up in a second. That hammer's quite cool. Throwing it out and teleporting to it. I know I'm not talking much, so I'm sorry. That's bad streamer, Ryan. Bad. Right, so a lot of the stuff you see on the screen, even though it looks manic, is actually fairly simple. There's not that much to it. Oh, got an itch, hang on. It's just fancy visual effects that do a lot of the work. A lot of these visual effects as well are 3D particle effects, like modelled mesh-based particle effects, which again we can show how to do. It all depends what you guys do want to learn next week. Anything you see here that you want to try and replicate. I think the only one we've got contending so far is the AI sort of minion mentality. The decal effect for when you set the skill before you execute it, yeah, we could do that. Modelled 3D particle effects. So particle effects typically come in like sprites. That's how most people think they are, like just 2D images. But you can actually use 3D models as part of particles. So those like spikes come out the ground and things like that. They could be particle effects that come up, which are cheaper. I think it depends what you're doing with them, but typically cheaper than a standard static mesh, because they don't have a lot of properties on them, so I don't have to worry about them. It's just a visual thing that gets rendered. Let's do a different game mode. Let's again, we'll do training still. We'll keep it safe. We could do assault. Clash. Clash is the lane-based one, isn't it? No, Conquest is. I think they're both lane-based. We'll do Conquest. Do I have any plans for videos about Niagara? Yes, I do. Yes, they will be coming. It's been a bit of a manic time at the moment, or lately, because I've been wrapping up things for my college work. But we literally got 2 weeks left of stuff to do, and then it's done. And then I can throw my head back into the channel and do a lot more content. And that's why I'm planning on doing Niagara stuff. So during the summer, you'll see some Niagara stuff going up. Let me have a look at some of the questions we've had. It was me asking, I can't remember. Can I do an AI tutorial, a decal effect when you select a tree? Yeah, it is decals. yeah, the highlight stuff, that is just a decal we can do. What would you have on people? Any other particular gods, people, by the way, that you see here that you want me to jump in at and have a look at their abilities for? You can't let us know. Can I do a physics and animation blend tutorial, Ryan? Oh, I've got to pick one. Let's do. Yes, I think this is the. Yeah, the arrow person. Yeah. The outline of the effect, like the range and who will be affected, is really cool. Okay, let's have a look at that afterwards. I'll pick Ymir on the next fight point. Okay. We'll do Ymir next. I just panicked and picked one. Well, this is a ranged character, so maybe that'd be interesting to see a ranged character. Do. Okay. Oh yeah, the Phoenix. I remember now. This does ring bells. So Chris, if you've got no collision on your doors, that means you haven't got any collision on a static mesh. So if you go to open up your static mesh, and then go up the top, it says collision, add box collision. Chances are you modelled one and didn't add any collision to it when you brought it in, which is fine. You can just go to collision at the top and select add box collision. And if you want to preview it, there's a at the top as well menu. You can choose collision and show simple collision, and that'll show you the collision mesh for your object. No worries, Mimi. Thank you for joining us.
Minions have spawned.
Hit K. Ah, K does that. Okay. Oh, Poey. God. Get back. Why can't I do the other abilities? Is there like a thing I have to do?
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, why can't I do those? I don't know what that means. Okay. Okay. Level 1. Oh, yeah, of course I am. Okay. Sorry.
An ally has been slain. Your right tower is under attack.
That's far enough.
You have slain an enemy.
Made a serious
That looks...
Your left tower is under attack.
he looks like he's handled that. Let's go to the left one.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I am very tired, by the way. Yes. I went. Both my kids kept me up till 5 a.m. last night, and I had to wake up again for their like birthday stuff early this morning. So it's very tiring. Okay, so now I've got my backflip. Okay, that's good. That's handy. By the way, you want to keep an eye on my channel over the course of the next week. I've got some cool news to share, but I can't share it yet. It's so frustrating. But yeah, keep an eye on that. If you haven't already, click the little notification bell, and you'll see it first when it comes up. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming, and I really want to share it, but I can't. I have to wait. Be patient. I haven't got access to UE5 now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ah, oh, didn't mean to do that. How are we looking? I'm looking at the map. Yeah, not great. Whoa.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Oh, glad you got it working, Chris. Damn.
Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
I'm trying to think what else we could do in our tutorial. So far, I think next weekend we're looking at doing the AI thing and maybe ability stuff, but we'll definitely do the AI thing, I think, because that'd be quite an interesting challenge to try and do. So spawning these minions that follow a path, unless they find a target, then they'll shoot the target or attack the target. It could be the start for you trying to understand how to do MOBAs.
Your left tower is under attack.
Damn. Let's go help the left here.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Oh.
Rampage.
Damn. One thing, by the way, guys, if you haven't already done so, follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to do it as regular as possible, but doing Twitter length UE4 tips.
Right tower.
So little tips and tricks that don't make really useful for a full video. I'm doing little Twitter ones. I try and do them every day. So check them out. You can find me on Twitter at RyanAid. So find me there. People find them quite useful, especially if you're starting out with like, Unreal. It's a good way to start. So check that out. That's Twitter at RyanLady.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, what's this character's special? World Weaver. Oh, okay.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That bloody thing.
Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tower.
I keep forgetting to buy health potions.
Another clean escape.
Right, I'm going to assist the left here, I think.
Define.
Wait to me.
Killing spree.
Gotta run. That's far enough.
Your right tower is under attack.
Hang on, Chris. I'll look at your suggestion in a second.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed. Immortal! Your middle tower is under attack. Killing spree.
Chris, the shooter to for FPS, would you be willing to do a shooter for third person? As weapon systems and inventory system. At some point in the future, maybe, but the biggest series coming out over the summer will be an FPS RPG, sort of like Destiny or Borderlands sort of thing. So that's going to have like a full inventory system, quest system, equipment, weapons, all that stuff. I've added some extra cool stuff in it as well. So that'll be coming out over the summer holidays. So that'll be the first thing. and that should tie us up pretty much until the end of the year. Actually, it's quite a big job. So once I get into summer, hopefully I'll have more time to do a lot more cool videos. So if I get time to, we'll do some stuff. But if not, then it'll be another one we do in the future.
An ally has been slain.
Come on, we can take this.
Your left tower is under attack. Rampage!
Wait.
Your right tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your right tower has been destroyed. Your left tower has been destroyed.
Oh my god, we're losing all the towers.
An ally has been slain.
Going down.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower. An ally has been slain.
Oh, damn thing. Um. Chris, you've been looking for a Resident Evil, Dead Space style shooter inventory system all over the place and no luck. Do you mean like the Resident Evil 4 inventory where you can like play Tetris with it? I'm not too sure how I'd actually make that. I have thought about it in the past. I'm not 100% certain how I'd go about doing it. It involved me prototyping a lot of things. Look at this sassy git.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
God damn, we're losing towers all over the place. Missed.
An ally has been slain. Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Okay.
Rampage!
I won't fear it.
Rampage!
Damn. Oh my god. Back. Okay, so look at more questions we got here. Okay, yeah, Chris. Yeah, all that stuff we'll cover in the FPS RPG. The FPS RPG tutorial series would be a long series. It'll be like one we do quite some time. It'll be just one we keep dipping into. It'd be like a living project probably, because there's so many things you can do to it. But I've been working on making the procedural gun system work with IK arms, so your arms will animate with the reload system of your weapons. Oh man.
Double kill. Unstoppable.
Yeah, that's fine, Chris. Yeah, we'll. That's all to do with save and load data. We'll cover that stuff. Obviously no fancy artwork, but No time for that, unfortunately. But definitely
Your middle Phoenix
one to look out for. Be a fun series. I've been prototyping and getting stuff figured out. So one thing I got done was the menu system. So the menu is like Destiny, where you push the button, it immediately comes up with your 3D model and like a different background, different like location, and it's like with menus on top of that.
slain.
So been working on that.
Phoenix is under attack. You have slain an enemy.
Do 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 do. You too, Lecord Gamer.
Wait.
Yeah, Chris, you could probably do it with the third-person template. That's no problem. It should work just fine. The only difference is the camera perspective. God my.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Unstoppable.
Dear me. Hair in my throat. It's getting quite late, so what we'll do is we'll play the end of this match out, which I know they're going to lose by the looks of it, and then we'll probably call it a night. And that means next weekend what we'll be doing is doing the AI system that you see here with minions coming down different lanes or whatever you may have, and then using that as a base, using this game as a basis, try and build that AI so that you can interrupt them by coming near them and things like that. I think we'll do that next weekend. That'd be quite a fun one to try and do. That's okay, Lord. As long as you just subscribe, that'd be great. Helps out a lot. Subscribe and spread the knowledge, spread the wealth. Tell everyone to subscribe.
Your middle Phoenix is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your middle Phoenix has been destroyed.
I don't know if we'll do specific AI next week, like different types. But there's nothing stopping you from just taking it on and moving on with it to do that stuff. It's not too different. All you do is changing the attack function and what it does. No, take this thing down.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower. An enemy has been slain.
Go away. Leave me alone. Oh my god.
Your left Phoenix is under attack.
Piss off, piss off, piss off.
An ally has been slain.
Another clean escape.
An ally has been slain. Your Titan is under attack.
Oh god.
Double kill.
What do you mean by physical animation being applied, Accord?
Your left Phoenix is under attack. Your left Phoenix has been destroyed. Your Titan is under
Do you mean like have the physics do the punching for you rather than faking it with like overlaps and things like that? Is that what you mean, Liquid? Because if you can't really do that because the only way you can do that is if your animation is all procedural. It'd be interesting to see what your physics animation looks like and how you done it. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think you can because if it's physics based, then obviously the other character needs to be physics based as well, and then they'll react to it. Obviously, it's not the normal way of doing it. You don't really see it in games. Like all the animations you see in here are canned animations that just flinch and get hit. What's the downsides of root motion? It takes the control away from the player. So if the player wants to do something in particular, specifically, then you can't do it. It also, I mean, there's not many downsides. There's a time and place for it, and it's that understanding of when you use root motion is down to just experience, and knowing when is the best case for it. But root motion, for those who don't know, is when the motion of the character is taken away from the player, mostly anyway, taken away from the player, and the capsule moves with the animation. Because your animation and the capsule component are two separate things, and this basically forces the capsule to go with the animation. So you typically do this with attack things, ladder climbing, ledge climbing, things like that. Usually use root motion. The chords, you found a good way to do sprinting easy. Just find your animation speed, and if it's over a certain point, then it'll play the animation. The best way of doing a sprinting animation is using a blend space. So on your blend space, you have the idle, then to a walk, then to a jog, and then to a sprint. And you plug in speed as one of your inputs for that. And if you plug in the speed value from the player character into it, then the animation will blend seamlessly between walk, jog, and run, which is super useful for controller-based movement, because analog movement, you can get those fine motions that blend between walking and running, and that handles it for you. So I recommend doing blend space for sprinting and walking, because it handles that blending for you. Otherwise it'd be like a sharp cut to the new animation. I think I've done it on a video. You can see I've done blend spaces before. Okay. Anything, other questions people want to ask about what we can do next week, or anything in general really before we sign off? Just checking out all the stuff they've added here. It's a cool looking skin. You too, Licord. We'll see you next weekend. So next weekend at 11 o'clock, new live stream for doing the AI minions that you see in MOBAs. Usual videos come out during the week. So check out the videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and keep an eye out for that special announcement video coming out when I can release it throughout the week. Thank you, everyone, and have a good evening. Thanks for joining us. Bye bye.